It's presented, and let's go ahead and open up the meeting. Kelly.
Let me get to my. I'm gonna have to zoom because I didn't.
You don't mind? You don't mind?
I just zoomed in real good. Henry County Commission, Henry County, Missouri, Thursday, December 18th, 2025, 22nd day of the October term. The Henry County Commission met pursuant to adjournment at the courthouse in Clinton, Missouri. Those members present were Jim Stowe, presiding commissioner, Mark Larson, North District Commissioner, Jake Bradley, South District Commissioner, Kelly Merritt, County Clerk. At 9 a.m., Commissioner Stone brought the meeting to order. The minutes from the Tuesday, December 11th, 2025 meeting were read. Commissioner Bradley made a motion to approve the minutes. Commissioner Larson seconded the motion. Motion carried. The closed minutes from the Thursday, December 11th. I should say Tuesday, December 11th, 2025 meeting were read. Commissioner Larson made a motion to approve the minutes. Commissioner Bradley seconded the motion. Motion carried. Commissioners reviewed and approved senior tax freeze applications. Expenditures for the following departments were approved to be paid: law enforcement, GER, buildings and grounds, prosecuting attorney, commissioners, GIS department, collector, county clerk, university extension, tri-county child support, road and bridge, assessor, LATCF, admin handling cost fund, inmate security fund, senior citizen service tax. Commissioners reviewed a letter from JNR representing Brightspeed requesting the county pay for a damage to a cable and splice during mowing work. Commissioners do not think the county is responsible and will not damages. Commissioners reviewed the following budgets: GIS Department, Commission, Elections, County Clerk, General County Government, Courthouse Buildings and Grounds, Recorder of Deeds, Administrator. 10:59 a.m. Commissioner Larson made a motion to adjourn. Commissioner Bradley seconded. Motion
Entertain a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second. Motion been made, seconded to approve minutes as presented. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried.
Recognize that name.
Yeah.
First.
I remember looking at it.
Hmm?
I do remember looking at it.
I don't think I got any glasses up here.
oh, it's okay. I need to. I just zoomed in real good.
Maybe I'll have to get some hot pepper.
We'll have some more bills coming up because we're trying to pay everything that we can today. First, I'm going to hand you payroll one way and then bills the other.
Don't think you Kevin. Yeah, I didn't make it down there in time before you took off.
One more. That's your mail, Jim. Here's your mail. And your mail.
Steve Nickel. Christmas. Oh, thanks.
continuing to sort here. You guys are gonna have more calendars than you know which. I'll be begging somebody to take your cup. Here, I'll leave some. Add them to your pile, Jim. Just digging through. Digging through the stack here.
I see why you might. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Osage County. Let's see, are we past the dates on this, Congress?
Yeah, it's about a month.
What did I say first year?
Oh, there's gonna be one. That was mine. Yeah. We'll address that.
I think y'all do a lot better than normal.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, there was
I
one
have to
that
live with it.
I know.
Okay.
I almost didn't get it in before the cutoff.
On the day you sign it, you better have them done.
He just had the rock down whenever on the one.
Did you find a ways to sign here, Jim?
Hmm?
Did you find them?
Yep. Somebody put, or Mark put all sick leave on his 2 weeks.
Yeah, he was dealing with the family member.
Yeah. That goes well.
Did you? Not
I
gonna keep
have-
me down.
I had that, I went with Josh. Told Lenny I had him come pick me up. So he drove up, and I told me over to of course, when she found out, she wasn't gonna include.
Oh, I bet not. I was gonna ask you. I don't know how you.
That went over like a lead balloon.
I'm going to keep it quiet.
Best you went ahead and struck that out, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he was kind of at the stage where it was the best for it.
Exactly.
Didn't get badly, but that was too.
That's all right. I'm gonna go.
Signatures. One's a letter to an individual that we denied for a senior tax application. And then this next one is for us to continue to buy surplus property at the state, federal level. We have to reapply. There is a place in here, if you will sign, find your name, and then sign on your signature line.
Okay.
Yes, Bruce. Yes, Bruce. Oh. Oh, really? Hold on. All right, now you can say that. Merry Christmas, Bruce.
Merry
Bruce,
Christmas.
Merry
Bruce.
Christmas to you.
I was planning on being there, but I took a bad fall during my 10-mile run on Sunday, and I've been kind of laid up for a few days.
No.
Get skinned up pretty bad?
No, I wish I'd gotten skinned up. I got a big old swollen knee.
Oh, that could slow you down a little bit.
Yeah, wonderful Clinton Roads.
Oh,
Trip myself.
Oh, no.
Anyway,
All right.
I'm watching you guys.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Have a Merry
Thanks,
Christmas,
Bruce.
Bruce.
All the best.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
They don't bounce on gravel.
No, you don't bounce on that. Gosh. Not good.
Did any of you notice the extension office come back through? We'd already paid this on Thursday, and I said the $2 over for whatever reason. Well, it was a typo, so that's why we reran the check for the $2. We had to take away their $2. So.
So for the C camp training, are we, so we don't get confused again, are we to fill out our own what's centered in kind of thing, or do we want to do it as a group, or? Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me. Fill it out, and then we'll make one check for all three of you.
Okay,
Let's send it in all together.
that's fine. I just want to be on the same page that way.
Yes. Now we were.
I know how I get.
Jim, did you find the first spot for you to sign there too? There was 2 spots for you to sign on there.
On second page,
Yeah, right there.
right here.
Mhm.
That LPA training, that's that state training, right?
Mhm.
Now, if we did it last year, we wouldn't have to do it again.
Oh. And then next year you'll have to.
I think we'll go ahead and do all these senior citizens thingamajigger bobbers. Get through them. I have two that they brought back over that we've done quite a while ago. And one of them was they needed the trust paperwork, and one of them needed proof of residency, and the people knew it. So they made notes on here that the dates and times that they called, who they talked to. I mean, they continually try to get these people to bring in the things that they need, or they deny them. I don't know if what they want to do with that. I mean, I don't know what the next step is. If that doesn't get in before December 31st, then they can't get the 2024, and they've notified them of that. There's really, I mean,
Okay.
you can read the post-its on there.
I didn't know if you wanted to put the total combined, or how do you want to do it?
Do a total per page.
Our website's henrycumberland.com, isn't it?
It is. Also, they sent up a copy of the lady that's coming up today, her taxes that clearly show Amy Lynn Scott as her trustee. So that's for the lady that's coming in later.
Got mine, right?
Here, don't hide it. And it won't get paid.
Let's see. Hold
I
on.
know.
Did you pull off the
So
top?
here's the
Yeah.
early registration. Your dues.
Yeah.
You each pay dues? That's weird.
That is sure enough this county, isn't it?
Huh? I don't know.
No, evidently.
Each individual pays dues?
Yep.
Just saying, two taxes.
All in it. Never checked in numbers.
I'm not sure about that. I'll ask.
Yep.
I'll call and ask.
All in.
Because I don't want them to end up owing us $300. This won't be paid till next week or next.
February rolled around pretty quick.
printed that off too. I'm gonna take these checks down to Amy and stuff so that they can,
You know, working on?
yeah, cause I gotta get my numbers all changed and stuff.
Mark's just finishing up.
First call.
do y'all feel about
Cut off date on these.
that? Cut off. One day we'll go say, hey, it falls into next year. So we'll all have to stamp them.
It'd be, what
31st.
days, what's the days, the last day we're here? Cause we gotta be here to approve them, so it would be whatever third last.
I guess my
Thursday.
big thing is the day I got stamped.
Yeah,
So I was wondering,
We had to come in on that last day. We said we collect in two. Such and such day.
did we give a date?
Whatever day is in the deal.
the first,
Say, I think we said the 30th. Yeah.
yeah,
Did we say?
Have to ask.
okay.
I thought we had a date on here that we.
We probably, I think we've got.
Yeah. Here it is. Third first. Well, everything's good.
Well, that's the age we.
Yeah,
Be,
and I think
I think we said we could collect them to that day too.
31st is a Wednesday.
Yeah, because computer could be the following day. We got to.
Screwed that one up. Screwed that one
Yeah, we didn't think that one through very well, did we?
up. Need to make it on the last Thursday. We were here. Well, I don't
I'm not
understand.
sure how we can get for that, you know, since
Yeah.
or as long as they're collected by such, we can stamp them the following.
Following, yeah, even if it's
Like, they don't collect them anymore.
but we can look at it.
Yeah.
It'd be on a red dash.
okay. That's it.
That's that strong coffee.
Oh boy, it's strong. I'm gonna have to back down.
Questions that are due.
Oh, that's another one.
Yeah, both trustees.
That even dissolved this stuff off the edge of my cup. On the
You know,
inside.
it's just right.
That's how bad it was.
Probably burning into
Good
the
stuff. You probably like that coffee, don't you?
Yeah, it's good.
Just tell.
Keeps everything eaten away at the sides.
Huh?
Keeps everything from building
Kind of
up.
like Popeye. She goes to the south.
Yeah,
Just had to walk across.
that's a little much for me. I don't mind
We
the
get
strong,
pots.
it's just not over.
She gets her mom's height.
Yeah.
Was I gone long enough for you guys to get everything else done today that we need to do?
Pretty well.
Well, all we lack is finishing.
I guess I didn't see him on that postcard.
I don't know what Rick says.
This is killing.
Right,
They did it again on the
Yeah, I mean,
Great.
I don't know what it looks
By
like.
the 31st.
I mean, I
It's the
appreciate letting
31st
us know that this-
For the 2024 taxes, it's June
For the
for the
25th.
other, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, all right. Hey, it's the 31st for the 24th, but it's June the 25th for the 25th.
Right, to get the 2024 rate, they have to apply by December 31st of this year. After that, then they'll have their normal, rotation. I'm not sure about that if it's 25, because I was thinking after 26 began, it's 26.
Yeah.
So it might be for the 24 and 25, because this is the first year doing it, but it ends the 31st of December. Anything after that will be the 26th, and then the time. So.
Do you have more?
Yeah, I got two. You can probably look at these on Jake's looking at those.
The warranty deed's not, it can't stand in for a trust paperwork. 'Cause I mean, that's the way I see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The deed is, I mean, for the
Deed's-
property itself.
Okay.
If they're still missing.
Okay. Hereafter referred to as grantor, and Daniel L. Lineberger, irrevocable living trust, hereafter referred to as guarantee. Because it's irrevocable, it's guaranteed, he's the way I read it. Let me take a look at it, see what he thinks. Right here. Taxes and maintenance.
Yeah, so it's right there, you got a trust agreement with it, so. Okay. Wanted to double check, make sure. It was listed in there,
This,
but I think they could still get
this is
25,
They can get, well,
Yeah.
as
This
long as
one,
they get it in by the 31st.
well, or June, because in June for
No.
25.
June's 26th.
June's
Oh.
26th.
Thank you,
Yeah.
That's right.
They gotta be, signed up by June of 26. For the 26th rate. Anything 24, 25 has to be.
this one.
Okay.
I mean, they've continuously reached out.
Right.
They've done their due diligence in the collector's office to help those people.
Oh, yeah.
You can lead a horse to water, but they've went above and beyond to contact them. All these were good, no denials. Sweet.
That's just not.
There's people that are ready to fill it in.
Where? Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember that.
While we're brainstorming, Dennis wanted to let y'all know he wasn't gonna be up here today, but Southeast 100 Road Bridge is open to the public. And, we need to do a pipe bid for 2026. He wanted to put that in your visual path.
Yeah.
For soon, so.
Is that the ones?
Yeah, yours.
This one I was gonna have to relook at this one.
Oh, I thought it was
This
this
is,
one.
where's
both.
the, well,
Yeah,
both.
look at that.
Yeah.
I
Where's the
just-
one that's coming in?
This one?
You had it.
Yeah, that one, the guy's not a trustee.
This
It's a
one's
trust.
I really don't think this, because he's not his own trustee, he's not the trustee, he's on trust. And I guess my thought said something happened to him, this could go on for years, and I know it, because she's just leaving it alone.
I don't get it. No, I haven't looked at this one yet.
Has he got his voter registration card? This guy?
Apparently not.
Apparently
Let
not.
me tell you.
Hmm. Well. I don't see even Columbia, Missouri address. No on this.
No, yeah.
There's not, it's already been denied. We know,
Just
just,
still
we
was like,
didn't know what we should do at this point
Just sit on it.
because.
it went past the day.
I don't think he's,
See, here it says, referred to as the grantee, but here it says Phyllis is the trustee.
right.
So
Huh? Things all right?
well, I don't know. This is the worst part about it.
I had
Yeah,
my
go for
mind for a second.
One paperwork says the grantor, the grantee is the same person, but on the next one, the trustee is Phyllis, so that's where I'm confused at.
He's not listed
Huh?
on the trust as the.
On the trust paperwork, he's not.
Right, so, and he has to be,
He has to be on the list.
yeah, he has to
Now,
be at least
if it
listed.
said he is a guarantor and guarantee, does it say that?
On the other one, it says he's the grantor,
You're the grantor.
well, he's the grantee.
You're the trustee of your trust. Does it say that? That's what I look for.
Kelly, can I offer you some coffee?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom.
I'm
Do
good.
you need your cup cleaned out on the inside or anything?
It does do a pretty good job of cleaning out the inside of the cup.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It cleaned all the stain on the inside.
Stain and
If
cracks.
that's tough, if it's that tough, I probably better not.
Jake likes it.
What are y'all doing this afternoon? Have you planned on?
Not,
Well, I know I asked you guys if you could work all day. There's no reason to keep you here while I'm trying to put numbers in a thing. So we just did payroll, we just paid bills, so all my numbers have changed again. So I have to go back in and put those in my book before I print it. So if we could meet back up maybe this afternoon, if you guys
you
are
want
good
you
with
there, you can go on down and do it.
I can't
Does
until,
Jody got it? Can
her
she come
name's
up?
Ronnie.
And just Ronnie. I'm
Hold
sorry.
on. I have to wait for a couple things for Rick to do after the payroll's been approved. So it's not just something I can do right now.
Okay.
So,
All right.
This one's no good.
Okay,
Yeah, it's no good.
No good?
say that. The paperwork wasn't really matching up. I don't know what.
Another match.
Sure.
For me.
No,
I was
That's why.
I mean, the address goes where it goes to,
Yeah.
that address there, so.
You should have put himself not only as the trustor,
And a
as
trustee.
the trustee.
Yeah. You can be your grant trustee of your grantor.
Yeah.
But it's named as grantor start, then you have to be named as your trustee.
And he may have thought, instead of grantee, he put trustor, and he may have thought that automatically included him as a trustee.
Well, I mean, see where,
I didn't even read that part.
thought process. Call Danny, and he said, Sister Phyllis helped him, he will have her call us, figure things out.
You got your closeout documents from Gerken, I saw.
Today,
If you wanna hang on to those just in case.
is that this morning? Did they come in this morning?
They came in last week on Friday.
I don't know that I.
Or
got
maybe
them.
he sent them to me.
Yeah, I don't think I got them.
I was sworn him. If I can figure
Said
it out.
she will carry a copy of the trust and bring it in. I will then, and then to follow up. I'm coming to
Kelly, would you mind walking down here? My computer skills. I know how to work my computer in the office.
Call downstairs.
Send those to you.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how to work my. Oh,
Yeah.
fixed it.
Yeah.
It's going down. Oh, okay. I just didn't go far.
Okay.
9.
I got
I
it.
This one here is.
Shannon don't want that.
No,
Okay,
no.
here. Now tray.
My fingers are too big. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you wanna hang on to those in case anybody questions, since we had,
I'll just throw it in the commission folder in my emails. Hold on to it. I hold on to all my emails. Unless they're just solicitations or something.
This is not a guarantee. Yep, no.
What'd you guys decide
They
about
already
this?
had not guaranteed.
I didn't think it should go.
Okay. Is this one we've got to decide on, or is this one already been denied? It hasn't been stamped.
What time are you going to smack it?
I got it, Mark. I told Mark I got it.
Okay.
Just throw that in my commission folder just to keep.
Well, this here is stating that he's legally bound to pay all taxes, maintenance and insurance relating to the property.
There've been others that have said the same.
Yeah,
There
but
has,
he's still not the
That's
trustee
pretty
of his
simple.
trust. We don't stop the fact he's not the trustee of his trust.
okay,
He's just,
Somebody else is. They can take over them things.
that, works for me.
Right. On it. Now, we like the one that comes, is that another? Man, we got.
This is the one I
Hmm.
Is this a no then?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, this is the one where it said they bring it, haven't, there's not even paperwork, it's not even in here. Got the deed.
Yeah.
These two, I don't feel like you guys are denying, they're just incomplete.
It's the same way with this one here.
They're not.
And they've been trying to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not being denied because
it's
it's
just,
They
incomplete
got everybody
application.
right now.
Okay, this one, we're denying. Let me type up the letter real quick, so we can get that off our payment for 2025. The next thing we're gonna do, I reckon, is jump into what's left of the budget.
So, why was this one denied? I don't remember. Like,
I honestly can't remember.
I don't think she was named as a trustee.
Is that,
that was it?
Call 7208 and ask Whitney. Just to double check, so you guys have your facts straight before she comes up here. Because I don't want to say one thing and be something.
did we send her paperwork back to her?
Hey, Whitney, this is Jake. How
We
you doing?
sent her, I'm assuming, a denial letter,
Sorry, go ahead.
or they wouldn't take it.
Oh.
I don't even know that.
Hey, we're looking at this Miss Scott tax receipt deal. Can we get the file for hers by chance? Oh,
She hasn't applied yet. This is the money I'll just deny it, just sign it. Can you see Cam envelope? Would you want to fill yours out so I can add it to the commission?
Yes, yes, I actually was in the process of that.
so she hasn't filled it out. That's right. Okay.
No, I've been laying for so long, I need to get it.
I'm gonna check into this, if you all have to pay dues or not.
Okay. Does anybody know why they said she wouldn't qualify?
Thank you.
Oh. Alrighty, well, that's what we was needing to know. Alright, thank you, Whitney. Bye. So Whitney said that she has not filled the one has not applied. It's been an ongoing thing, back and forth, phone calls. Came in the other day to fill it out, and she was sent to another office, and somebody said that she wouldn't qualify anyhow, so she didn't fill it out. Seemed to think it was the recorder, maybe not being the name of the trustee on the trust. So, without seeing it, I'm not 100% sure.
Maybe she'll bring it with her. I mean,
Yeah, somebody's gotta have a paper. We can't approve nothing.
Right. Yeah, I guess let them lay out the case.
I think
and
that's
say,
what
"Well,
she's
okay."
doing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think she's coming in to plead her case before she applies.
That makes a whole lot.
So is that the one that's bringing an attorney or something?
I don't know if she's bringing her.
No,
attorney. She's
somebody
been told
said
it.
Scott. Oh, wait, I think he was talking about this, something. Big bull up
Because he knew about
there. Did y'all want that base one card? Did y'all want that one? That's a base one to put on dirt. Gravel.
The partner?
Yeah, where they graded it. Like Pettis did a lot of it. Is Joey Cooper, where does he work?
For
His
himself.
pickup's over there.
That's not his pickup.
Well, it's got Cooper tree. See the little black one, got their green stuck out of the back. Tailgate?
That's not.
Huh?
I don't think it says Cooper. I don't think it's Joey's.
Okay. I didn't know. I've seen it over other videos. Why for somebody else? No, well, they have to be working somewhere on it.
I think he's gonna do a tree over by here.
He does.
I got one, my next door neighbor. It's about to fall, land on my fence. He was looking for somebody and I gave him his number.
Yeah.
He does good work.
Yes, he does. Christian was talking about that the other day. Insurance.
Yeah. gonna be busy this afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay. Then come back, whatever. We'll give you a few seconds.
Yeah.
We still have, that's just to finish it. We still have stuff to do this morning.
No, I was talking about finish.
So, and the reason that is, Jake, you wasn't in here when I asked the other guys about it is, I have my funds balanced except for general revenue right now because we haven't approved all of the sub funds in general revenue.
Right.
But we just did a payroll and we just paid bills, and so all my numbers have changed again before I do my final print. It's ready to go. My page numbers are good. Everything's in up until this past week.
Right.
But because it's the document that we have to have laid for 10 days, I'd like it to have all of our up-to-date numbers in it. So there's no reason to make you guys hang out here if we get everything done that I need, and just have you come back this afternoon, look at the final product before we approve it to lay. If you guys are good with that, we'll just set a time like 2 o'clock or something. I think that might give us plenty of time.
What do you need?
I know you pick up kids at 3, right?
They're not in school.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Okay, how about we get 30? What works better for you guys, honestly? Because I'll be here till 4:30. So
I can be here whenever.
if y'all,
Doesn't matter to me.
Jim, is there something that you have going on that we need to work around? I mean,
I just
I
gotta
will
work.
work around you guys. I have to go till 4:30, so I don't want to push myself either and end up not getting it done and having to show up.
Yeah, I'll be marked on that one.
About 3:30. Can you show up at 3:30 this afternoon? I'm waiting on. I guess we'll just jump into budget stuff. Mike Keith, I laid all the papers that we went over on your end. The Mike Keith memo that was on there showed the total for our insurance. So that's all I received from them after our meeting yesterday. But I did not receive the breakdown of what was crime insurance, auto insurance. I need that breakdown to break the insurance out for road and bridge, for the sheriff's office, for assessor's office. So I need that breakdown. And I've been trying to catch up with Kayla since yesterday morning, and we just haven't caught up. But I need that to be able to put my general liability insurance numbers in here. If I don't get that before the 3 o'clock today, I'm going to do my best guessing, and then we can fix it before we approve the budget on the 6th. So those numbers are not accurate as of right now, but I want them to be accurate. So that's kind of what I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. So the other day, yesterday I guess it was, we went over the ones that I left on your desk, Mark. We had already done commission. Yes, give me just a second, so I'll mark these off so we don't miss going over the ones that we need to. I know we did something. Just trying to make sure that they all get mentioned in the minutes, so. Okay. For approval for today, we'll bust through the easy ones that we kind of looked at yesterday. Law enforcement training fund was one that we went over. I just need the approval stamp. Law enforcement training fund is a fund for the sheriff's office, it's a standalone fund. He pretty much spends what he brings in on training. It's a statutory fund that he can have, so. Does anybody have any questions on that? He's bringing in 5,000 and he's spending 5,000.
No.
Nope. Stamp approved on that? Stamp. So we do the easy ones first. Law enforcement fund. The law enforcement fund used to be big, now it is just what we pay our detention center bond out of with the sales tax. So the only thing coming out of there is the detention center bond, which we have a payment schedule for, so we know right about what it's gonna be, 540,000. We expect to collect 600,000 in there. We had a beginning balance of $288,010.13. After deducting the 540,000, that leaves us with a balance of $348,010.13 beginning 12/31/26. I had mentioned that general revenue was hurting a little bit, and that rather than letting our money set here in the law enforcement fund that we could use to actually fund law enforcement, I'm going to pull 100,000 out of this fund and move it to general revenue, and that still leaves us with a balance of 288,010.13, and gives us a little extra in general revenue.
Okay.
If that is cool with you all. I mean, that's the best. So I talked to Rick, I told him about my idea, moving over 100,000 to help with some of that revenue downfall in general revenue. And he said, well, we could cap it about October once we've collected everything that we need for our bond payment, and then all the sales tax go into general revenue. And they said that feels kind of messy, because you're not really sure what you're going to be receiving and moving, and so I thought this would be the better way, so that there was a strong number that we know we're moving 100,000 out of here and over there. We're not baking this. If we have to have the extra, it's there.
Yeah.
But we can certainly afford to move 100,000 over to general revenue to help with that revenue. So, if you all are good with that, I
Probably the way
plan
to
to
go.
do that.
Yeah, I think that would be.
Okay, these are the rest of the sheriff's files. This is, the December touch premiums, it's stuff in there, so I have read stuff.
Yeah, everything.
These are
Threw me off.
two that they already signed, but then I waited and then we did them.
She's-
because she used the wrong number, which
I was
is
like,
the
what is
one
all?
yesterday. That's why that address.
Okay, thank you. Before we move back to this, does that make sense to everybody? So are we good with that? I just feel like that's a good way to, if we need it and we have the ability to use that, why not?
I was trying to help Mark and myself find the right page, but I told him the wrong page.
It's Fund 23,
23.
LEF.
Look up this. Road.
It looks like this. Something like that.
Got it.
Yeah. So what I had originally budgeted out of there was only 540,000. But on that second page down there where it says to general revenue, I'm adding $100,000 to that one. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Just yeah, right there.
pardon?
I told
I'm
you
looking
right
for
there.
all these stamps.
It's the
I didn't
okay.
want to pile up in your paper,
It's
my
fine.
paper. Grab them neat.
Sheriff Civil Fund,
Mhm.
it is Fund 22, says civil fees on the first line.
Those are ones we haven't done or okay yet, right?
These are ones that we looked at yesterday.
Okay.
We discussed. I'm just kind of giving Mark the Cliff Notes version,
Sounds good. So
so he knows what's going on. Civil fees is another statutory fund that the sheriff can have. He collects a certain fee and then he gets to spend it on certain things. He spends this one out every year, leaving zero at the end. He spends what he brings in. Really, no question about that one.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Couldn't find it because I had my pile of good done. I couldn't find it because I had it in my pile for good.
There you go.
Good
Yeah.
dog.
Please, right.
Yeah.
The next one is Sheriff Revolving Fund, Fund 24. Again, this is a fees-based fund for the sheriff's office. They collect fees and then get to spend it on certain things.
Spends it.
Not a whole lot. We can yes or no. If there's any questions on it, I'll answer what I can.
Questions?
No, good, good.
Sorry.
Court administration, we had talked about last Thursday. We just didn't get the actual final approval because we wasn't, or whatever we did, Monday. We talked about it. I don't remember. We talked about it.
Yeah.
I just didn't get it finally approved, so it's just an approval there.
We talked about it on
Cool.
Thursday.
Thursday. It was
They're
Thursday.
they're usually always close.
Yeah.
Yeah, the court does, they do a phenomenal job.
Thank you.
Road and Bridge, we talked about, I think on Thursday as well. After Thursday afternoon, we fixed the wage lines there. It just needs to be approved. We talked about that. Okay. GIS department's the same way. Y'all made all the decisions you were gonna make, or talked about everything on Thursday, just needed approval.
Yep.
That's what it is, GIS.
Inmate security is the last one of the sheriff's office that, I think we discussed, Thursday, when we talked about the food, costs not being enough and bumping those up, so I did all that. What the heck is the regular sheriff budget? Did we look at that one?
That's the one I kept on going back to. So I was-
Say we
The
don't
regular
stop.
sheriff one,
Yeah.
it may already be.
We need to explain.
There it is.
Go over it with Mark on that.
1915.
Yeah, the
915.
915.
Sorry.
I don't have it up here. Can I see yours?
Yes.
Yeah. We talked to the sheriff about this, but we didn't actually do anything on it. I'm gonna make a copy real quick because I don't know
You're fine.
where mine's at. The only concern that I really had for the sheriff's budget,
What time? What is it?
915.
was I mentioned that vehicle purchase,
Yeah.
he
The
requested.
one that just came through, right?
So for 2026, he requested $160,000 in
Yeah.
his vehicle maintenance line, or his vehicle purchase line. And the reason that line was so big is because when we amended the budget, we added that 40,000 back so we could purchase that car from the insurance claim that they had.
You want to sign?
So that's a big vehicle purchase budget that we don't usually have.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand, I know he needs vehicles and I know he has some, employees there, but, that's the only one that I was questioning. We can handle the situation and go back to.
Agree with
budget.
you.
Okay.
Here. Here.
Assessors, and we can explain that tomorrow too.
We will, we're gonna do this and then we'll go back to budget.
Before we,
Hey Jake, how you doing? How's your
good,
shoulder?
Scott, how are you doing?
How's your shoulder?
It's gotten better. I'm finally out of rehab for it. Doing some physical therapy on this one just because I got some pain.
Another one?
Yeah, I got a.
It's hell to get old.
It is. I got a pinched nerve in my neck.
It's not for the faint of heart.
It is, and that's too rough on myself.
Same thing. You were saying?
I thought we were gonna have sun today, but not. This you can follow.
This is the same one you sent me in the email?
Yeah. I guess I can add this to the document.
Is it supposed to rain and be gloomy all day?
Not me, I heard it was supposed to be sunny.
Oh, I thought the sun was supposed to come out.
Yeah, I did too.
They lied.
It's not over yet, I guess. I'm gonna let you hold that. We won't need that.
So what did you thought you need these for?
Downstairs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Okay.
You ready?
Ready.
An official good morning.
Morning. What's your name?
My name's Anna McCoy, and I am here this morning as the trustee for my 78-year-old mother, Carol Scott, which you guys
Speak up a little bit.
have already met. So she's lived here and paid taxes in Henry County for over 25 years. And I'm here to challenge the county's recent trend of denying senior property tax freeze to residents whose homes are held in irrevocable trusts. So according to Henry County's ordinance 2025-0529, section 1B, it explicitly defines an eligible taxpayer as an owner of record or one who holds a legal or equitable interest, and this includes trust ownership. So the fact is her property is held in a trust, and under Henry County's own ordinance, this is a qualifying form of ownership. But however, your application is adding an additional requirement that your ordinance doesn't require, and that's here that the applicant must be identified as a trustee. So
You want to give them their back?
Not yet.
Oh,
Okay. Also, in addition to that, the state law, specifically SB 756, which was written to protect seniors like my mother, it says you qualify if you have an equitable interest. So, estate planning through an irrevocable trust does not strip a senior of their equitable interest. My mother is the grantor. She lives in the house and she pays the taxes. If the county denies her, you're adding a restriction that the Missouri legislature specifically forbade. So, in fact, other Missouri counties like Jackson and Boone, they specifically list trust agreements on their applications as proof of interest. So, I'm going to hand you these packets. And with her certificate of trust, also her tenancy agreement, and the Missouri statute and your ordinance. And I'm asking that the commission instruct the collector and assessor to recognize trust as a valid proof of equitable interest, because my mother really shouldn't be penalized for responsible estate planning. We're also asking the commission to commit to a legal review of these trust denials with the county counselor to ensure that we're not inviting litigation for non-compliance with the state statutes.
Thank you.
You might notice that the ordinance doesn't distinguish between revocable or irrevocable. It just simply says trust ownership.
I think I worked right next to you.
Now,
Yes.
the trust was, it was executed on December the 15th
It
of
was
this year.
it was updated.
That's what,
It was updated. Yes, it's been in force since excuse me, 2012. hmm At that time, we even inquired again
well, the
through.
problem and I
Okay,
understand
no.
have the recorded, another recorded on your deed. That's the big thing. What I understood.
Well, actually, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sooner I know.
Yes. So as far as I know that they're saying that some, they'll only allow. Let me see. I did my research on that. So let's see. A lot of times they'll say that there can only allows for one name on the deed, I believe, but really that's just an administrative convenience, and that those software limitations shouldn't supersede Missouri state law.
All I know is I don't have one and then we turn around and put it on in a trust. Then you record it again, so it's the deed change.
Correct.
The way it was told to me, all the same names still on it, which then what it is change. I go into 2025 for the tax freeze instead of 2024.
Because it was an updated form, so with the exact same trust is still, we just changed the trustee to the
Anyway, that's in mind. I just had one. That's the reason why I meant about town.
any questions?
Well, trying to,
Sure.
so obviously you own the property. And at some time you decided to put this into a trust with you as the trustee.
Recently, there
Yeah.
wasn't a different trustee
Okay,
previously.
so
Uh-huh.
basically you were in charge of this property. You're allowing her, for lack of better term, to live there.
She has the equitable interest in the home, yes.
Right. Okay. I guess where my thought process is, and I'll be brutally honest, I don't know 100%. This, and I told these guys, we're going to have to do some research on this also.
Mhm.
But in saying that, because the issue is not whether it's an irrevocable trust or it's any of that. That's honestly not the issue. The biggest issue is you're not on the trust.
I don't have to be.
She's the grantor, yes,
Right.
of
So
the
you've
trust.
given your responsibilities over to this entity, which now is you,
Mhm.
which now you basically are in charge.
Manage that, yes.
Right. Right.
So the trust is the legal owner of the property, but she is the equitable owner, which is allowed for through your ordinance. It's
Well,
listed on there.
You may be reading that.
And the Missouri statute is the same way. We consulted an attorney, and he said on point 2, Carol holds the legal equitable interest in a homestead, including the trust ownership. The irrevocable.
How does she hold the legal interest?
Because she
when
can
she's not
change
on
it.
the trust?
She can change the trustee at any time, and she owns the equitable interest in that.
Then-
She's the sole.
And I know, I
Okay.
understand what you're saying, and I agree, like you just said, she can change it at any time.
Yeah.
That's
As the
actually
grantor.
what she needs to do, because right now, as it sits, she's not the owner. The
But she
trust- the
owns
trust
equitable
is-
interest, which is what your ordinance allows for. And the state law does. In fact, was written specifically, the SB 756
Right.
Was written, designed to keep people like my mother in their home, regardless of their estate planning structure. This was to protect them. And she also has let me see here. She literally retained a homestead exemption and for that specific real estate, which you allow for through your ordinance and the Missouri state law.
Well, I disagree with you, and I disagree with your lawyer to a point, but I'm not a lawyer. But I do think that I'd love for you to get it too. I'm just speaking brutally honest. In my mind, it seems like the easiest way would be to include her as
Under that kind of a
trustee.
trust, it's a MAP trust. She cannot have an interest that way because it's a Medicaid Asset Protection Trust.
Okay.
And it's a MAP trust, so therefore that's not an allowable change that can be made.
Hmm. Yeah, personally, I think we need to do some more research
Okay.
through an attorney to find out. And please don't take it. I don't want you to get this, because I just don't want for us to do something that now, if we have turned somebody else down.
Oh, you're gonna be hearing from them.
Oh.
They've been downstairs.
Yeah, no, trust me.
Well, we want to make sure everybody
We want,
get it.
Right.
yeah.
Guys, get ready.
Yeah.
I pushed for this from the very beginning of the year, so I totally want this to go
Well,
through.
get ready. The state has just said that they're gonna get veterans
Yeah.
an exclusion. They're not gonna have
Disabled
to pay.
veterans or yeah.
Oh, it's,
Yeah.
It's all.
So you're gonna have people in here with all kinds
Yeah,
of disability.
and really that's all we're asking really
Yeah.
is just the application of your rules to match the wording of the law.
Yeah, they,
And Governor Kehoe said on the news, let's abolish Missouri state tax. I went, yeah.
So and here's a question I guess I'd like you guys to consider when, is that do you believe that if it's an irrevocable trust that with life provision use, which she has, and that a senior occupant fails to meet the Missouri statutory definition of equitable interest, because that's how it's worded. So again, the trust being the legal owner, but my mother being the equitable owner. And that's the wording of the law and the ordinance, the statute and the ordinance.
Okay.
That somebody has an equitable interest.
Yeah,
Well, let's be
And
totally
she's
honest, I have
responsible
two
for all
12
the taxes, the repairs of the
Right.
home, you know.
I said, let's be totally honest, I have two 12-pound dogs. They own the house. They will let you know if you can come in or go out.
So, I know you're gonna look at this again, but if it's approved, would it be retroactive for her since she has applied? And we'll go downstairs and reapply because they have no record of her initial application?
So she's not applied
She
at
hasn't,
all.
you haven't applied.
She went
Oh,
down
no.
and
I
applied.
was there.
They can't find it on record. She went down and applied late October, November. And they,
Poor Whitney, she looked through books and signatures and stuff.
I can imagine she went through.
Oh, yeah.
so,
She said, I may have overlooked it. She said,
Yeah.
I'm
She
going
went-
blind here looking
yeah.
at all.
She went to the collector's office. She made an application. They completed the form, gave them her driver's license. They signed the notary book of records, so it should be there. And she was told she didn't qualify. And then she was directed to the recorder of deeds office. Again, she was told there she didn't qualify because she was not a co-trustee. Then also when we met with the attorney called the office and we spoke with Whitney. And again, she told us we were welcome to reapply, but she doubted that it would be approved because you had been previously denying anyone with this kind of a trust.
Well, I would say definitely reapply. You would please.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this, if I reapply and you guys go into the little enclave talk, am I secure for this year that I've done it in time? I mean, if you guys don't make a ruling until January,
The part.
am I too late?
Still changing first 25, it'll be fine. Because what we've done, and several of those, if somebody files in December this year, changes it on your deed, because your deed's changed on their name, it's recorded. It can have all the same names on it, but it changed to the trust, put that little deal up there on the trust.
But she had a trust before, so she would have qualified under the old trust.
Which is recorded, she had to
Yeah.
record it
Well,
again.
if you file it again, like
Uh-huh.
even if you
That's
have
why
a
I
trust, you
Okay.
refile and either change your trust or a different type, it starts all over.
It starts at that
You
date.
can't,
Okay.
you can't run off.
That's,
Okay.
that's what, and that's why. I was
I'm with
getting
you.
at. She can fall into, she can fall into 25 section. That should be an easy, but when you get into this, then you get in another one, cause then you're talking about all together, cause I know we've had several of them. And it's fine, cause then it goes into 25, not 24.
I understand.
And
I
got
follow
all the
you.
same- Everything's be the same, but it's got to be
Okay.
recorded. to your deed.
So she'd have to reapply again for next year and to qualify for, okay, for the 2025.
In fact, that's what she'd be doing now, 25.
No, that'd be
Deadline is
next year would be
December.
26.
Yes.
Yeah, next year, if she files after January 1, right?
That's what she was saying, which
Yeah.
if we waited, then she would not
Yeah.
qualify. That's what
But if
Ms.
we-
Scott was saying.
but if
wanted
we-
it done sooner.
Well,
But if we go back downstairs and reapply now, we would be in for the next, okay.
yeah.
That's what I was.
So when would we kind of look for any kind of decision on this or?
This is one we're gonna have to get
Around here.
an attorney to look at it,
Yeah.
because I don't wanna do something that we're gonna regret, and I also don't wanna keep you
But-
from getting what you're supposed to get.
And everybody
I think
else
what
that's
it
in the
is,
same
Yeah,
boat.
'cause they-
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah,
right.
this is-
Because they're allowing for trust. I mean, it says that,
Oh,
you know, in the ordinance, and there's no definition of what kind of a trust as far as, and it just says equitable interest, which she does have in the property. I mean, by Missouri state law, she does have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then you can take one, have an exemption. But if
Okay.
you take it, nobody's applied,
Right.
it's hard to go back after for the first year.
Well, she has. I mean, she did
But she-
apply, but we'll
Yes,
reapply.
let's get it on
Yeah.
paper, so we have. it.
Yeah.
And we can get it.
And we'll
Then
check
we
with
can
an
work.
attorney.
We got
If you're gonna be hard up to find anybody that's gonna be in the office, we've had the list
I was gonna say, we are,
in question on next week.
this is tough time.
You
Yeah,
guys
I
haven't
do.
even finished your Christmas shopping.
Mhm.
What I finished it yesterday. Is have the application on here, and then we'll look at it. And if we have to, we can make one.
Retroactive.
Okay, we do have your application.
No,
We have an
no, no.
application. She
'Cause
can
we
just
haven't
fill it
had
out.
anybody Similar to this,
Okay.
Pardon?
recently, like this,
No,
No,
actually.
Not to this degree,
not with this group, what we're talking about.
Okay.
but yeah.
I've tried to, if you need any further documentation, I'd be happy to.
Main thing is, let's get an application.
Okay.
and then we'll
Well,
set
I
one.
think we have everything for that here today.
Okay.
She brought a copy of her driver's license, and I think that's the only other thing besides the application. She does. I had her bring it. I tried to do my homework.
There you go.
Here it is. Who wants one?
I need the application. Do we need to
Yeah.
put it downstairs
Yeah.
or
You'll have to
I
turn
was
it
getting
in.
ready to ask
downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. I already gave them this exact same packet, and then we'll just turn
Yeah.
her in. Did you guys want to keep those?
I would like,
Yeah.
if
I
you don't
like
mind.
this, so it-
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much
Okay.
for giving us your time and
If you
appreciate
wouldn't
it.
mind writing down your phone number where we can,
Oh,
and,
absolutely.
your mom's, I've got your mom's at home, but, got covered up. And, that way we can start it back out.
If you do call this number, it's going to be a business name. That's our business.
No problem.
Go directly to me.
That's okay.
Did you want me to have her?
Yes, please.
That way we can-
And remember, if you call my house and go to the answering machine, do not hang up. Starts out with the song, "Who Let the Dogs Out?"
What's your phone?
That's a true statement.
It does. For about 50, well, I used to help with Pet Rescue, my friends all know. And then it comes on, it says, "I can't take your call, I'm out with the dog." 660
Uh-huh.
438 5101.
Oh, 51.
And I used to have CenturyLink, it's now whatever, Brightspeed, and it doesn't work any better.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you so much
Okay.
for bringing all this to us.
Y'all have a most blessed and Christmas and a
Merry
prosperous
Christmas.
New Year, a healthy one. Oh, the knees.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
God,
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks, guys.
I'll let you guys, discuss whatever you gotta do. I gotta go find some papers.
Okay.
Just some papers. And these are a few more checks that we need to approve too.
No, Mama, they house. Sure that, she's going 25, they're not 24.
Yeah.
Because the way I look at it, that's recorded. Because it has to be recorded.
Nothing can ever be easy.
No, sir.
Yeah. No good deed goes untouched.
Although, that's what they said. What she said, was true. She looks sound like it is, but she's got her homework. We just gotta double check it. That would solve an issue of quite a few different ones just like that.
Yeah.
Well, quite a few.
Yeah, there'd be a few.
If
The
the,
biggest, I gotta wrap my head around that one because I want to do some investigating too.
well, we have to.
The,
Yeah.
I don't understand, I mean, she put it in a map, trust, so I understand why she can't change it, because she's protecting herself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it also seems like if I decide to set a trust up, and I put you as the trustee, I have no control.
Well, that's why we would want to double check,
Yeah.
because,
That's the part there I had trouble at, because, but I think some of this could be the Medicare part, because I would say she's been diagnosed with small town or something that she can't.
well, no, you gotta, sorry, Jim, please go ahead.
But I mean, she can't handle any finance. Some of that, because you know,
I
as
think
you get
that's
older.
it. I don't think that's it.
Well, I don't think so.
Now, what, where everything is going to stem from is the equitable interest.
Right, and
But even that, we talk about state statute that leaves a whole lot to float around in there to go, you know.
I guess I understand it, because for Medicare, you gotta be signed up for X amount of years prior to, or you don't qualify. Because they can go back however many years and check your assets. That's why it's been put into a,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
and I see
Yeah,
your point.
you only, if I remember right now, it used to be 3 years or 2 years, and then after my parents, one of them passed away, there's a 5-year deal. You can't do any of this within 5 years, or they can come back, or say you get put in arrest on.
That's it.
It's to get their real estate, because the rest of them can take care of it. They can take it all.
Right, but they can also, if you're within that window, they can go back and take it.
Yeah, but if you've got it covered, then you're out of the window, and they can get you.
See, there was a gentleman that got hold of us and asked us the exact same question at the time.
Yeah.
You know,
But that's how that works.
so. So that would. See who.
Hey, Jeff. Hey, is Daniel gonna be able to stay there, say from 3:30, 4:30 today? Okay, well, I was gonna check on, I need to run back up to the courthouse and go get her a budget plan at 3:30 for Ken. Okay, well, I thought you was going to Kansas City. No, it's tomorrow. All right, never mind. Oh, okay. All right,
They just had
okay,
this,
that'll work. All right. Talk to you later. All right. I'm clear.
is this last part. This one, and that's what this is. Yeah, she had that drawn up here recently. That's probably what is going to allow her to get around this.
Who had it wrote up? They did?
Yeah.
How many cars do you buy?
I thought it was just one,
There's a couple of them.
but I didn't check to see if there's
Seen
different cars.
another one, that one's like, I was curious.
Well, we knew he was gonna get some extra cars. I just. Well,
Okay.
Hopefully, we'll have to get a jury, hopefully. still.
Yeah.
I'd love for it to get.
I would, I
Gotta
don't.
give
know
it-
anybody,
No,
to be honest with you.
no. This was done for the good of everybody, or at least all the old people.
What was that statute?
Sure.
RSA 137 1.1050, that's SB 756, is what it is for the state.
Oh, this,
137.
0.1050. Yeah, it's just that SB 756.
yeah, hey. I tell you what, if they get things kind of straightened out, state with this.
May do something.
Yeah, because it's in our ordinance.
Hmm?
It is in our ordinance.
Okay. Mark, can you look over this?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Is that what we wanna do?
Yeah.
We don't have to have a motion on that when she gets back. So we get,
Some decent.
huh? We don't have to get it notarized. Well, witness, hey, it helps to have that collector's office down there ever recorded. Rick is and all of it, you know.
So will we have to go back into session when we come back in for the
No, we don't.
finalizing of the budget?
Don't have to.
I didn't know how that went.
It's at work.
No, it's,
It's
just, okay, we got everything here.
Kind of like wine, Jim. It's better with age.
I bet it does. What did I cook that on me?
You had the cup.
I had that, my gosh, I man, that, I went to coughing. I think I better stick of water, Mark.
Yep.
I'm trying to agree on that. I brought us another book. We got some more water.
That's evidence by it is viable.
Did you
Yeah, me and Scott, we've talked on the phone a few different times.
Did you know?
No.
Oh, she said she was over this. She was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was with it.
Jesse with Scott. He wanted to raise his 20. And he's wanting their salaries to, full tax. But come to find out, it was on some term legal fees.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
able
he
to raise it.
just had one.
So he got one, he's getting ready for another.
Yep, yep.
Then Kelly said that she agreed he probably was gonna need it. So.
It was nasty.
It is nasty.
I thought it was supposed to be sunny today.
Cloudy. I thought it was just.
It's trying to rain.
Well. Okay.
And honestly, I bet that meeting that Scott went better than I thought it was going to.
Oh, yeah, she's very nice.
Yeah, she's-
up there both.
Where does she work? Didn't she run out one company?
Anna or
Anna.
no, I don't believe so.
That's what I was curious about.
No, she just wrote out her phone.
Cause she said you call me a business.
Yeah, it goes
I'm
right to her.
wondering if she don't work in insurance office.
Only because she's a.
Cause Green County, so that's for one of those.
I think she lives in Deepwater.
Yeah,
Yeah, she said
she,
she did.
she lives in Deep.
Yeah. Nice people, nice folks. Worked hard all their life.
Never buy these again. I bought these and that was a mistake.
Don't like them?
Well, every time
The
you
last
open them, well, when you open them, water. Cause it's
They're so small.
plastic, yeah, they squirt.
Hmm. Well,
Okay.
okay. That's how it goes. Excuse me.
You know what, if you want her to get this, she'll run down and have her make sure she gets that invoice so we can get paid for the engineering. That'd be the thing to do, and I'll tell her what we're doing. That way, Amy will be finished with that.
It's a stiff sore from sitting and laying.
I think your body just having a hell of a workout.
Yeah, yeah.
What day did it happen?
Saturday morning. Saturday morning.
I'll be amazed. I'll be honest with you. I'm amazed that you bounced back as quick as you have.
You know, it's crazy because every time I've had something like this, like 2 days, I'm up. I mean, I have been blessed because when I tell everybody, you know, like what happened, they're like, "Where are you going?" Yeah, I'm like, I feel good, and if I don't, I know me. If especially the older I get, if I like, you know, everybody's like, "You're doing too much. Take it easy. Just relax." I relax, and then
I can see that.
you
I can
know,
see that.
so I'd rather get up and move.
Yeah,
But
moving's good.
yeah, beats not moving.
Good point.
Kelly here?
Yeah.
Huh?
She went downstairs to find some papers. I don't know what office.
Well, I don't know, but she wasn't in there, cause Amy said she came back up here.
Oh, maybe she stopped off me.
Well, anyway, I was just gonna see
Yeah,
if
she would need to.
cause she'll wanna get this check in, Mark said, go ahead, we'll go ahead and get it approved, get that done, then we're finished up. But I don't know about this, that's it, it's gonna be a hazard, messy. I can't find her. We've lost Kelly.
She was going downstairs for something.
Yeah. She must have went to a different office.
Yeah, she probably did.
She's working.
In that case,
You going now?
yeah.
You know, said South
I'll let you go. We don't need to think we're going to tea.
We'll fill up all the homes around here.
One didn't go there. Yeah, I just need to slow down a little bit. I get something in my mind that I need to get done, and if I don't go do it, it eats at me.
Yeah.
And it used used to be, it was no big deal, so I just go do it.
Right.
In my mind, I'm still your age, you know? My body's like, no, you're not, you know? So it's like, but so far, I've been fortunate and not, I've been in the hospital this year more than I have my entire life. Literally.
That's
I
scary.
think I've been in for, you know, the colonoscopy, things that side, cancer, um, 3, I've been in 5 or 6 times, 3 heart things this year. Yeah,
Good Lord, Mark.
yeah.
Yeah, sounds like you're about to get everything kind of
Well,
straight in line.
so I was talking to a guy this morning, and I told him, I said, they've replaced damn near or opened up every artery I have in my heart. I said, it's shit, I'm like walking PVC.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I should have taken care of myself a little better when I was younger.
You know, it's hard to do when you're on the run all the time. You whip into a gas station, grab some sort of
Nasty.
greasy.
That was the biggest thing. I survived on Snickers and 2-liter of Pepsi in the morning. That's every morning. That's what I stopped and get. And then at lunchtime, it was maybe I'd eat lunch. Working long hours. It was hard to like, man, I tell you what, it's funny. I've had guys talking.
No.
I've had it hard. Trust me, you. I was.
Yeah.
When you ask. Keep your head down, keep going.
Well, did you figure it all out now while I was coming? I give you plenty of time.
Oh, yeah.
Downstairs.
What were you looking for me for?
Well, we need to go ahead and vote on this.
Well, I was coming back.
No, I knew that, but I thought, well, I should see if you wanted that invoice. This year.
Say.
Oh, that's an invoice we paid this year. It's already in.
Huh?
It's already budget. It's already budgeted
Oh.
for.
It's all right, okay. You know, I lost.
Same. For us to get an attorney, we have not approved any of those. You guys have them.
Prosecuting attorney?
Yep. Should have put these in there.
You don't want to hit my knuckle. I got in trouble home on it.
I think we were doing sheriff though. My
Yeah.
brain's frazzled. We was working on sheriff before that all happened, right?
Yep.
Here's the sheriff budget.
Let's finish that one up before we start the new one.
Before we get carried away.
Well, I'm making notes or marks by the ones that we have for sure approved.
Yeah.
And no, we approved the coroner. Yeah, we did it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have the coroner marked off, and I knew we had approved that one.
Third treatment. All this.
we did do the prosecuting attorney's, no. It's not been approved yet.
Yeah, we went through. We just didn't-
We went through it.
We just didn't get it approved. Thank you.
When the one thing is, the public was talking about it on the
That was on the prosecuting attorney, not the other funds.
Yeah.
We went through, we went through prosecuting attorney training, administrative handling costs, and victims of domestic violence. We did those, but they have not been approved.
All right.
So we're gonna do sheriffs.
Yeah, we're gonna do sheriffs.
Here's the sheriff. We're gonna do it first. Well,
Mix it.
I got,
Well, we already did the prosecuting attorney, I just need them stamped, those funds.
oh, these?
Yes,
Okay, just stand.
those we need stamped. Once they have the little seal of approval on them, then I know not to touch these again.
Done.
I will add them to my,
Now,
my done.
the sheriff, says all these have.
Okay.
You wanna start on the sheriff? Is that what
Sheriff is what we were doing before we got disrupted.
you guys?
And the only question I had was the one that I posed to you guys,
Vehicle purchase, right?
about the vehicle purchase line.
It's,
Hold on, let me find my sheriff for you again.
okay.
I got it right here. So that was above and beyond, a typical vehicle purchase line budget. Because it was $120,000 in 2025. We wrecked a car, we got a insurance reimbursement. When we amended the budget, we put that 40,000 back in so they could buy their car this year. And then now he's requested that $40,000 as a regular budget line.
No,
I don't think.
I don't think we can pull that one.
What was it in 2025?
120,000
Mine's showing 106.
because we amended
We
it.
amended it
40.
and put it in there for-
Yep.
so he could do it. But now he's wanting to leave it the same, and I'm not, way off.
Did he notice that, or was he just going down the line like, okay?
When he was in here the other day, I mentioned it for everybody that was here. He was like, well, I thought I'd try kind of situation. That's how I
Gotcha.
took it.
Okay.
I think that's what it was.
I mean, I understand that they need vehicles in the fleet, but that is a huge cost. Also, I know that they purchased that vehicle because we just paid for it today.
Yeah, that's right. There was one for 16 now. Was that for the upkeeps or the stuff for it? I don't know. All right.
But that was my only, actual real concern is that that's a $40,000 job.
I don't think we better do it this year. I'll put it that way. I'm not saying it can't be done, but I think it's. Because we're gonna have to watch it.
120 still gives him, I mean, if you spend
3 or 4
everything,
cars.
probably give him 3 cars.
Right.
That's how
Is-
that around 3 cars.
Is that like just buying the car, or is that car
The
and
upfitting.
getting everything fit?
I would say he'd probably be able to get it upfitted too. I think it's 9,000 to 10,000 for the upfitting. I mean, I can't remember what exactly he said.
Say, yeah.
So this one was 31,900, and that was with the upfitting. I mean, it
So
had,
then,
it came with the lights and,
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
so, completely up to you guys. That's really the only thing that I saw was really,
Leave it the way it was.
no,
Oh, you don't?
no, not leave it. We need
I
to-
mean, take off.
Take it back down to 120.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah,
So I-
probably.
Let me pull up my budget spreadsheet here. So we're gonna take 30,000 off, or 40,000 back off that.
Did Aaron mention why his professional services went up?
15.
I don't remember it.
Professional services.
Yeah, I don't know there.
I mean, there's probably an excellent explanation. I just wasn't sure.
I don't remember it if there was. But I mean, we already,
Is this line you're looking?
Yeah.
we upped his budget almost $60,000 by adding IT services. Not that he didn't need it, but I mean, that was a pretty good.
Yeah.
The sheriff's retirement fund is a new statute that we have to follow. Of course, that's on fees that he collects anyways, but that was an $8,000 new line item.
Here's the one he's looking at.
Yeah, I know what he's looking at. I don't know why, but I do understand what he was looking at.
Yeah, I mean, he dropped grant expenses down to 25,000, so I'm not
Right.
worried about it.
Right,
I just was curious. Was that the only question, concern you had there, Kelly? Was that line for purchases?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything else that's too out of. I did change, just so you guys know, the deputy supplement. He had 60,912, and I changed that to 27,000. And the reason for that is the deputy supplement grant runs from July 1st to June 30th.
Yep.
So,
It's in the middle of it.
Do what, Rick?
pardon me.
Middle
So-
year.
When we amended our budget, we amended it because they had only budgeted half of the year for deputy supplemental. So when I amended the budget, I threw 45,000 in there for that deputy supplement. And then, of that 45 of that 60,000 in, so I took the rest of it, what it's gonna take to pay them off until June. So instead of the 60, we put the total of the grant in there, and it's actually just half because we already put half of it on this year.
Okay.
Makes sense? So that dropped him down too. With that,
What was that number?
it's 27,000 even. It's gonna cut we figured it by hour, the pay that we would actually pay out, and it was like $26,983. So I just put 27,000 on there.
Okay.
So that drops that as well.
So this one's good.
So his requests are 3,300,000 $337,658.74 with those adjustments.
What was that number again? I'm sorry.
$3,337,658.74. I remember he took on the bailiff salaries, so that upped his quite a bit.
I wonder if that's where, is that where this professional
No.
services?
No,
What is that? We only had $175.23
let me
and
tell you.
$83.25.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know what it includes. You'll have to ask Aaron that.
Cause that's a jump to 15. And we'd always done 10 and we'd never used
And
it.
spent it. Yeah,
Never spent it.
I understand.
Should we call him and ask him?
If you want to know the answer to your
yeah.
question,
I
that's
mean,
the
I
only
think
way
we're
you're
gonna
gonna get.
have to.
Kind of.
Ooh, me.
And he may have mentioned it up here, but I sure don't remember that stuff.
Well, that's what me.
I've had so many things. Different things. I'm hard to keep up.
Well, good morning, Aaron. How you doing?
I'm blessed, you.
Good. Same. I'm just gonna look at me. Hey,
Absolutely.
what we was calling about, I was going over budgets. Anyway, on your, the sheriff, the 915, on the professional services, we've always budgeted 10,000. And then we went to, then you're asking for 25, and there's only $83 last year. That's it. Didn't know what. Didn't know what a curtail or something new going in.
Sure. Yeah, so and I have asked Kelly about that, the 10,000, so it sounds like that's sort of like attorney fee that they have to pump up. And then the additional, is it 14 or 15,000 is for our policies and procedures. So we're gonna go with a law firm that will help us redo our office, which is the overall sheriff's office, the jail policy, and the procedures for both sides of 3 policy books to update those, and that's the cost. So we went with that company compared to, and we'll probably have to do an RFP later on, but the other company was 80 or 90,000.
Okay.
So that's why we went with this, and we work with Mike Keith, and they don't specialize in law enforcement policies. They do.
Yeah. Well, let's jog everybody's memory.
You just made the light bulb go off on everybody's brain.
Not a problem.
No,
Thank you, Aaron.
do you want to talk to her about that?
I'll contact
All right.
you.
All right, that's all we need. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Okay,
Yeah, that clicked as soon as you said that.
there you go.
Yeah, Tony.
All right, now we're back to where we was.
Yeah, I didn't change anything on that.
Okay. Do I entertain a motion?
Oh.
Or do you don't want to do it now? Wait till
No,
we get
he's in
all-
general revenue.
Oh, good.
Just stamping that one's approved.
Crazy.
As soon as we get the rest of general revenue, I'll let you do that. All right, I'm gonna have Jim stamp these ones that we approved the other day. We didn't get them stamped, but you actually, it's like the capital schools, all of that we did. Senior citizens, we did that one. I just want them stamped to match the other ones.
Oh,
I don't have that we did the. Records. I have it in my approved pile, but I don't have it written down on it.
Electors?
Yeah.
What number is that?
It's in, oh, because we have it. Okay, disregard, we're headed there.
Oh, okay.
I need these ones stamped. It's in general revenue, Jake.
Okay.
That's why.
This one,
Oh,
So we have the treasurer collector. All of the custody. Juvenile. Sheriff, I get to put a check mark by the sheriff. We just have a couple more in general revenue.
did you want these?
Yep.
All these?
Yep.
All
We
of them?
did those already, I just didn't get them stamped. That was in that first,
Group?
yeah. It's like the opioid fund, the tribal consistency, it's all those. I just want them stamped. So I know they've been across your desk.
oh my.
So I don't have to take the fall alone. I mean,
I love the way you put things. Just kind of,
all right. Next, we can move to the prosecuting attorney. Because what? Because
that's what I have.
You guys had Lucretia come in and discuss this the other day.
I've never seen it. Let's see, we have. Where's Shannon on that? 600.
What number is, yeah,
600.
600.
It's a 01600. What do you ask, Jim?
I'm just curious what you.
I just printed you one yesterday.
I know I did, did we execute today?
Well, yeah, I don't have that.
That's all. Well, yeah, I'm just curious what it was. See where we're, what she's asking.
It has all this writing on it.
Yeah. What's that?
papers. I thought we
There
already
it
got
is, Jake.
Jake,
got
in
it.
Stop,
Got it.
stop, stop.
I've already got it, it's good, so. It's a lot. Okay. This is the one we discussed, Thursday, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Are you looking at me for something, Jim?
I got his glasses.
I'm printing Jim a report, hold on.
But you don't
It
need
takes
to print,
a
I
few
just
minutes.
wanted one, just ask one, what you done this year so far. Just curious. That's my main concern, I'm just curious.
Well, it just takes a minute for the program to pull the report. You're looking at our total fiscal activity,
Hmm,
474,901.23.
74, okay, she's,
She has 1.99% of her budget left.
well, trying to ask questions. So sorry.
Yeah, about taking boots off. I don't necessarily have any questions with it. Do you have any questions, Kellen? Red flags?
42, so.
I mean, I think I know what your question's gonna be.
Because you're questioning it too. So you're just trying to make me say it, huh?
Well, no, I mean,
So
it's something we've talked about already.
right, the wage increase.
Yes.
Because as you've discussed previously, it was, we approved a 5% COLA. If they were going to give a wage increase elsewhere, they would need to find that
In
in
their
the
own
budget that you provided, not providing extra budget. That was that's the way you guys discussed it earlier.
She's got 1 and 2. 2 is very, I mean, it's self-explanatory. 1, she's got an increase for 2 people. It doesn't really say how much. Because part of that is gonna be part-time employee,
Right.
so we don't know.
Well, I was just trying to figure out that part-time employee wage right now to do
I'd
that.
say she said it was at the,
At the base.
yeah,
Yeah, at 20 hours a week.
yeah.
So
And it would
8
solely be on scanning documents on that time, correct?
A minimum wage.
Talked about. Which 15, 17 o'clock.
But really the. Performance increase for
Am I reading this right? 20 hours a week
Things and
times 52 weeks. Yes. What we can do 17.08 times 40, and then we have 26 paychecks. 17,763.20
Is that the number?
for the part-time employee.
17 what?
763.20. $197, 118.39 plus the 17,763.20. If we give her a part-time, it's 214, 881.59. Without figuring the raise,
it's 2,000.
right? You don't know what, but so with the 5%, the wage line that I wrote in was 197, 118.39. And if I just add that part-time employee to that, I come up with 214, 881.59. So then that just took that extra rate out of there.
So that's roughly giving all 3 $1,000 increase.
What'd you say the number for again, Kelly?
What numbers do you want?
I got the number for the part-time employee.
So I took my number that took the 5% increase of her wages plus the 17,763 given her a part-time employee, and I came up with 214, 881.59.
214.
The next two that are attached are also hers, also have increases over the time. These are the tough decisions that we really must make.
How many people are in that office?
Oh, we had this discussion. Dang it, I wish I would have wrote it down.
4 or 5.
There was just 3, I think, out of the.
Out of that office.
Well, because there's different lines for, it's not the same line.
Yeah, the first line's a good jump.
Not true. Possible. Well, I took
The part-time wage subtracted it from the number on the side, that 216. That's not that big of, like, if you split the small increase, it's not $1,000 per, it's like less than that.
I'm trying to come up with a number. It takes me a minute to find lines.
You're gonna hate me for this. What'd you say it was? 214 what?
214, 881, 59. Sorry, it's taking me a little bit to find this.
Yeah, it's about $600 increase.
So that's what I was. Right at $600.
Yeah.
But like Kelly was saying, and how we was talking, it wasn't
We weren't supposed to do it.
right. They're supposed to try to find
Mhm.
would be that money.
Between
Cut
these
out.
three that we're looking at, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 employees plus Lucretia.
And the next 2 pages, they're jumping up too.
2 are victims
Take
advocates.
1, 6, 3, 1, 3, 3, 7, 6, 1,
2 of those are on the victims advocates. So there's 2
There's like
employees on
all
the
the
second
students,
page. And 2 of those are on the
you
transport.
asked Kim, but she didn't call them downstairs to collector.
You're still doing the same thing.
And
You're
I
still
didn't know
doing.
what
You're still
Okay.
doing the.
660, 885. What's Rick's number now?
7207.
201,
7207.
2017.
7207.
Sir? Yes. Yeah, all right, okay. Yeah, bye-bye. He had it during the week last week. Last week, yeah. Yes, that was it. Okay.
Tri-County personnel.
Hmm?
How many people?
2.
Just 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We. It's a $2,200.
Hmm?
One of those employees in Tri-County is an attorney. I don't know if that makes any difference, but I just.
Probably the head.
I'm just saying.
Let me see.
Because, it shows it on there, assistant PA salary.
Mhm.
Yeah. So in that Tri-County line, that's only accounting for 1.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh, what?
In the Tri-County wages,
Okay.
the very top line, that's
Yeah.
just 1 employee.
LLC.
For 2 employees.
Scott's was different, Jake. He's his own fund. His own fund. And his
Oh.
beginning balance was going to be gigantic, so he had pulled some back in his budget, so his beginning balance wasn't gigantic.
I see.
So that was completely
Yeah,
different.
completely different. I'm with you now. What was we talking about with the tri-county?
That they had an
That-
employee and an
yeah.
attorney.
And that's the
Like
one,
that's her other
RETI,
assistant.
isn't it?
Her other
Yeah.
assistant prosecutor is
RETI.
under the tri-county side.
Okay.
I really don't. But when you do the tri-county, those other 2 counties got a share in that too.
I don't know.
That's,
I don't know. I don't know that they do that anymore. Because I actually think they quit doing that. Just possibly just Henry County now. But we've always paid the entire wage. So
we went from 44 to 526.
I do think that her wage is grant reimbursed.
Well, the one,
Best I remember, the tri-county is grant reimbursed. So that might be why that one's a little higher,
Higher.
like they might have got more money on the
You-
grant,
you
I
get it
don't
back.
know.
Yeah, if you get it back, I mean,
I'm pretty sure that the tri-county position is grant reimbursed.
Who is that?
Brandy Baker. Brandy, did I say that right? I'm questioning that
yeah.
too. Brandy Barclay. Great. It's Brandy Barclay. Brandy Baker was the one before that several years ago. Both named Brandy, both in the prosecutor's office. Brandy Barclay. But in our revenues over here, Department of Child Support, we received $69,000 from them last year, so I'm pretty sure that that is a grant covered position. But we've also got 2 employees down there. We're certainly paying out more than we're receiving, I mean, I guess is what I was getting at. The Victims Advocate is also grant based. Victims Advocate grant last year brought in $66,000. So if you look at their Victims Advocate line, they spent $82,916.90, but we received $66,757.42 in grant for that. So Child support, we'll do the same. We spent 83,892.85, and the or the Department of Child Support paid us 69,464.20. That isn't all out of the county's pocket. Just FYI, just so that you know where the money's coming from and going to. If I might add that the sheriff's office had some raises included in his that were performance raises and
Oh, I didn't.
raises. Because he gave you that whole spreadsheet.
Yeah, I saw we had some in for couple,
Just FYI.
yeah, we can look for or whatever.
She bumped her office supply line down.
So you say they're always really responsible with money and how they're spending and everything, and it seems like it. They knocked down some lines, like you said,
Yeah.
and then we kind of done it for Aaron.
I just wanted y'all to see the big picture. It's hard to.
A lot of that. You gotta remember 5% of you, 300,000, they're pretty quick.
Right. That's well, if you look at my percentage increase over there, she's only increased her budget
Yeah,
8.65%.
8.65.
5% of that is employee.
Yeah.
percent- or is
You got
employee
3% on the rest.
That's what you got. What'd you say,
So-
Kelly?
Over here.
Yeah, Kelly, what'd you say?
8.65% is the increase that she is requesting. 5% of that off the top though is wages. So really, as an increase, 3.65, she hasn't. I mean that's
It's not that much.
not
on the
major
rest.
to me. So
Compared to, you gotta look up here.
And that's
There's your wages and just take 5% of that.
that includes. Sorry,
that's everything.
that's everything.
That's everything on each one. If you see that at the bottom, I put the
Yeah.
increase.
Uh-huh.
Well, you just take off that 5% off the top because that's included in the wages. So, like that one's would be 2.79, and that one would be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the Tri-County?
Yeah, that's
Tri-County
only like,
was 5.27, and
yeah,
5% of that off the top was wages.
Yep.
So no,
Most
I
of
don't think she's being irresponsible at all. I mean, I'm not.
I tell you what,
Never
that
believed
5%
that.
of wages is gonna hurt. All across.
Yeah, because you're
You're
gonna
getting some pretty big wages.
sure it's gonna help everybody else.
yeah, I mean, it's gonna hurt, it's also gonna motivate. And that's something that probably is going to increase your productivity. I mean, it's a catch-22, literally, so.
Yeah. I mean, like I said,
I'm good with it.
Okay,
Alright, thanks.
stamp all three of those for me, would ya? Well, here's the deal. If then when we get through all of these, you guys wanna recycle, I'll make you copies of the stamped ones so that we have one of everything final, and I will do that. Unless you've made notes that you need to keep for future purposes, if you don't wanna hold on to all of that, when we're done, I'll make you copies of all the worksheets.
Okay.
Of all the worksheets that we approved.
What I do is
Finished product.
Yeah, I'll go through, double check, if I got any notes to write down.
Well, that's what I was thinking is, yes, Jim, you do, but these guys are learning, so they're probably making notes on things that they wanna
Something to
revisit
look
next
for.
year.
Exactly.
Cause you only do it once a year.
you're gonna look at
To
it.
be ready to go, kind of thing. We can make this
Okay,
more
so we
streamlined.
got prosecutor.
Pardon?
The final one, probably last. Okay, you thought that original budget.
Oh, yeah.
Some of what I think. It's fine.
Which one?
Yeah, which one?
We have court administration, we have 27th Circuit Treatment Court.
Well, we already agreed on that.
No,
Maybe we just
yeah.
talked about
No, me and you talked about it yesterday, so us three talked about it yesterday, so
Not
I just wanna
Gotcha.
clarify to Mark.
Mark?
And I had just gotten it, remember, so I hadn't actually done anything with it. Now I have.
it. That's right.
So,
Is that 825?
037. Another check. Okay, I found a, the other one was short, so I made
Here.
another.
Give it to me. Alright,
It's for admin.
admin, $85.
Insurance.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. Sure.
It's cool, thank you.
Thank
Do
you.
you want the rest of the name?
She said it was reset.
Thank you very much.
It looks like that.
Anything else I can do for you?
Is somebody out of
We're
the
getting
way?
close.
Right,
Well, you-
anything else?
Okay. Did you find them?
Yeah. Somewhere in there.
I made a change on the middle transfer from family treatment where they requested 25,000. Take that 25,000 out because they closed that fund last year and there is no money to get from there. So their revenues will only be 50,000, which they're fine with. They just looked at it wrong. Their expenses are going to be 20,500 out of treatment court, and then the second page is the family treatment court, and it's going to be 16,000. So they essentially took two funds last year and combined them into one. They have a beginning balance of 49,282. They're going to be spending 36,500, leaving them with an ending balance of 24,182. Again, the circuit or the courts, court administration pat them up there, very, very financially responsible.
Yep.
Some of this is funded by opioid money. We transferred $25,000 into their fund from opioid money. So that's where they get part of their funding.
Sounds good.
Any questions on that? Anybody?
Nope.
Stamp, top
Yeah.
and that one and the bottom.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
No, I don't know.
prosecutor, I think that I get Tri-County we did. That was the 27th. That was the insurance back here. Let's see, what we combine them and now we just call them treatment port. For some reason don't have the collector marked up. Oh, I know why, because it was gonna be. It looks like this. This one.
Yeah. Is it just one page?
Just one page.
Okay.
So they turn in like, just so you guys know, for educational purposes, they turn in their revenues as well, and then I just take them all and put them on one sheet, so you guys only have one sheet to look at. I also have 9,000. We didn't stamp that one. That was emergency management. We did it the other day, but I don't have a stamp on it. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing 3 left under here. Mark, if you don't have it, hon, I can just make you another one.
Is this it?
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe. That
So
might be
mine was
tax
pretty all the way down the bottom.
It was. That's tax.
That's tax maintenance. We may have not done that. Let me just.
I don't think I've seen that.
I'm sorry, that tax maintenance looks just like it, so. Give me a second. I'll even give them to you in color since he has them all highlighted and pretty. That goes in the approved pile. That was ridiculous. We're gonna revisit it. We talked to Scott yesterday. We have 3 and then the assessor. Sorry, I'm trying to get you out of here.
No worries.
As soon as I know that they've all been approved and we don't have to do this anymore for a little bit. I saved this one because we are actually combining. This is what Rick would like to do. Previously in your budget, there has been a collector line and a treasurer line. So everything was collector, treasurer. He had 2 accounts to keep up with, kind of like my county clerk and elections line. So he had collector and treasurer lines in your budget if you look. And he would like to combine those and only have one collector treasurer line rather than keeping up with 2 separate sub-funds. So you'll see the wages of personnel, the outsourced mailing, and the postage. He's taken those 2 funds and combined them into one. And then he is also accounting for that additional employee that he requested to handle the SB3, SB190 stuff between him and Scott's office. So he's included that in here. Obviously, we all know that Rick is financially intelligent. So he knows what he knows. He's not going to spend things that he does. Well, I don't know. He bought them rubber bands and he never bought us new rubber bands or new staples. I'm kind of jealous.
I think we're gonna have to have a couch session with this one. That one seems to really bother you.
The rubber bands and staples?
Yeah.
It's nothing that he doesn't know.
She drill is what come back. Some weird form again.
You
wanna take $10 off something?
We needed staples in our office one time. We ran out of staples. I said, I got you. I got a whole budget home from an auction. Yep, this is a true story. He brought us a Ziploc bag of half pieces of Staples, so we used them. And then I'm still using Gene Pub's rubber bands, and so we gave him crap when he ordered new rubber bands and Staples for his new office.
Well, then I think we need to take $10 off.
Minus $10. Sorry,
The
Rick.
rubber bands.
Got a line on there.
So he's got it broke down there. That full-time employee, we had kind of talked about it, helping the assessor and the collector. And with what they're going to be doing, it makes sense to put it in the collector's office. It just
Are you
does.
sure no one put it over in the assessor and do that again?
No.
Don't want that headache coming back up, huh?
Don't need another one.
May or may not happen. I mean, we all know where Senate Bill 3 is, but he wants to prepare for it because
Well,
something,
it should be ready.
something is going to happen.
Okay.
Any questions about this one?
No.
Stamp. The next one in my file is the juvenile office. And you guys probably don't have this either. So don't even go digging. These were kind of the last
Oh, gotcha.
ones we never actually got to. I'm gonna actually have to. We are so close to having looked at everything. Yay us. Here's the beautiful folder. Complete. Uh-oh. Maybe Rick's next to me telling me quit telling. What is going on? Out of paper
I think you can go through and read that.
again.
I'll get you a little one.
Yeah, I think that one. 6 years. I think we good. I'm gonna give you two. One's the juvenile office, that's the first one we'll do. And then the second is employee benefits. The juvenile office. I'm trying to find it on my. We are a tri-county juvenile office, so we get some of, we get reimbursements from St. Clair, Henry, and Bates County. We get a grant, just so you know where their funds come from. So we get a juvenile grant this year. It was in the amount of $97,595. We have reimbursements from the other counties. This year it was 153, 321.90. I was thinking there was one more. We have a juvenile insurance reimbursement, so we get paid back for the insurance that we basically we pay it and then we get it all paid back. This is how it works. Juvenile reimbursement of $14,000 for this year. We're kind of just the flow through. That's why when you see a juvenile packet, it'll say 27th juvenile court. So it's all of the things. Rather than pay bills like we do every day, they just submit a packet.
Is 404,970, is that the total?
Mm-hmm. Their wages are state paid though, so that's really nothing that we can. This is kind of one of those that we're like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's y'all's pleasure.
Is there one that's paid by the county? Let me look. I can't remember. I will tell you that they are way underpaid. I wouldn't deal with the things that they deal with for the money that they make. No way. I think we paid for one of their employees. I can't remember which one it is, but we paid for one of their employees. And a partial of the other, so.
Shoot, I see so many checks coming in. I don't know who's who, it seems like, you know.
Again, we get that money.
So there's not much we can argue about.
I mean, I don't know what. We obviously don't get all of it back.
Right.
We've also always been fiscally responsible. I don't have a lot of experience with the juvenile office. I just know that it's a lot of flow through. You've got to pay this way.
Right.
Yeah.
Even though we aren't really all county paid or it's partial state office. I mean, it gets messy. So
Yeah.
state, and then it's also St. Clair, Benton, Bates, Henry. I mean, it just gets.
You got 3 of them, 4 of them, really. You got state mess around there, and then you got 3 counties. And then you want to get it, and you get when you get the other 2 commissioners. And that's all they can get it. Argue about all things.
I don't know, Jeff. I don't know how you guys.
County up here. When I first look at their where they have all the public defenders.
I don't know what you guys have done in the past on the juvenile office. I think it's just kind
You're
of been
gonna-
one of those
So you're gonna have to live with.
gone with the flow
So
situation.
put good on that one, Stan. You said the next one's the benefits?
Uh-huh. Juvenile. Employee benefits, that includes the FICA that we hold. I just upped everything by 5%. Cause I mean, it's kind of a guess and by golly anyways, cause you've got this many employees one time and this many the next time. Also, these are only general revenue employees. These aren't anything that's not paid out of general revenue. The health insurance, again, Rick wasn't sure why he budgeted that large, I don't think, that might have been the one place. Oh, because we pulled in the sheriff's office, this was the first year that we had the sheriff's office, yeah, we
Pull
talked
it in
about that.
general.
So, and we pulled them into general revenue, so it was kind of one of those, we wasn't quite sure what we was going to need. I can tell you what I've just put on there is not enough. We need to adjust that a little bit.
More than the 500.
Yeah. It's gonna be pretty close.
5 1/4.
It was 516,
That's what it was.
budgeted last year,
Yeah.
and we're sitting at 514
Right now.
after today's
Yeah.
payroll. So we got it pretty darn close. Let me see what that.
Was this the final payroll?
This one that we just had, yes, was.
Yeah,
It's that.
we're down on third.
So we.
You guys got any trash?
25's
A lot of
gonna
it.
be right.
Pardon?
25's gonna be out right.
No. So that'd be enough to cover it, or do we need to go a little bit higher just to move like
It's gonna
530?
be. It's gonna be.
Right, I just didn't want.
It's gonna be an increase of 25. Yeah, we're looking at 540, 535.
You had to add that to.
Let me redo my calculator.
Okay.
So our actual payment was 514, 296.26, and I'm gonna increase that by 5%.
25.7.
It's $2,564.
What'd you come up with?
That can't be right. Hold on. I'm missing a number.
I just ballparked it at 514,000 times 5%. It comes up 25.7.
So 525.7. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't put in any pennies or fry.
So we're looking at 540. Well, there goes that 40,000 I found in the shares.
Oh, you got
I don't have it yet.
that.
I just added the monies.
What was that, 40,000?
One 4922222. So many twos. Two. 1,049,222. Which is 44,000-ish, 43,000-ish up from last year, which is your insurance raise.
From liver.
Can't do anything about it.
I don't have it.
It's,
Grit your teeth.
it is what it is.
One last public or emergency fund can be no less than 3% of our revenues for general revenue. We're required to have it. We can't say nothing about it. So I go at the 3%. It looks like that's what Rick always did too, just from looking at the history. Let me go back to GR. This is probably gonna change a little bit when I get actual
File.
numbers in there. But just so that you know what we're estimating for our emergency fund. Off the numbers I worked with earlier, it was 245,000. Which proves and shows that our revenues are down. Back to the assessor, that was the last one that,
Oh, my Lord, man.
hold on. I don't think we approved my income or my guesstimated revenues. We just didn't stamp them. So, the revenue side of this, of general revenue, there was an open spot. I said I didn't know what the law enforcement grant reimbursement was gonna be. The sheriff gave me $80,000 to put in that line. And then, transfer from law enforcement, I put 100,000 in. With our guesstimated revenues being at 8,531,431.77. Does anybody need that number again? Can you stamp that, Jim? If you guys are good with my,
I'm going to do the figure.
look at them. Again, this is why we are at the 6th inning.
Hmm? We just want to print the one down.
Yeah. But if you think about in general revenue, we added full-time GIS at a high wage. We added a full-time employee in Rick's office. We added a part-time employee in Lucretia's office. Right there.
Lot.
Is $150,000 of the 4,000 that we are. 400,000. That's just on 3 people.
So the wages,
Roughly.
so the wages, look. So the women, you like the whole courthouse. 5%. Big chunk.
I'm not
No,
talking about the
really.
5%, just so that you guys are aware. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the new fees that we took on,
Oh, yeah.
not anything that we
No.
already.
Never know.
And our insurance.
That might be where I was at the other day.
I'm not over it. Plus, we had a new $60,000 IT contract through the sheriff's office.
Alright,
I mean, those things don't take you long to spend $400,000 when you're spending it 60, 70,000 at a time.
we live on the top. Okay, now what?
All right.
Next.
Man.
Yep.
The jail.
We had already.
I don't know how that's done or possible.
We had already approved the assessor's budget, and upon further review, Kelly gave him a wrong number. I'm just going straight with you. I read a line above the line, and so I gave him a $34,000 number instead of a $63,000 number. So he reworked to add that extra. It was actually extra $30,000 in. But he only took 22,000 of it and then just left the rest of it for the beginning balance. And he added 1,000 to his mileage and 1,000 to his office supplies. And then we took the other 20 and put it in his legal expenses line because he's got some suits coming up that are going to be pretty costly. So we added that $20,000 to his legal expenses. So. If you guys are cool with those changes, Jim, we did not stamp this one yesterday.
Okay, is that alright?
Yeah.
Good.
And on that note, I think we have literally covered all the budgets. Now, mind you, just because we have done this, I'm gonna work on getting Madeline to complete a book and say, here is your budget, Commissioner. It has to lay in my office until January 6th, where we will have our public hearing, where we will answer any questions that anybody has. I have a page in the budget that I have to do that is the CFA. It's a schedule of all federal expenditures that we have. I do not have that finished. Rick never did either before it laid. I do have the and I'll just let you guys look at this because this is a handwritten one and you're going to see it later. This is the page that we have to do that is a schedule of assessed valuations, tax rates, and any debt that the county has. And so I have to report that as well. And I do have that portion done. Just so that you know where we are at with debt and blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Got my pages numbered yesterday. So I basically just have to update with any numbers that we changed and anything that we've spent since Friday. Shouldn't be too awful bad. I had them balanced. I told these guys I actually stayed home Friday. Woke up feeling like Jim gave me his cold. And
This guy down here on the inside, he was the one that was doing that.
I didn't want to
Didn't
bring
want
it.
pointing fingers, but boy, she pointed close.
I never
Right.
said I didn't want to.
Bye.
I stayed home and caught all of it up, so it won't take very long.
Is that why we need it on?
I will need a motion.
Motion?
Hold on. Let me add those last two that we did. It was employee benefits, juvenile, emergency fund, right? Those are the last ones we did.
That's us.
I'll read this and then somebody will say, I make a motion to do that. Does that work for you guys?
Yep, perfect.
Sure sounded better. I don't sound.
Hang on.
I need a motion to approve the following budgets. Law Enforcement Training Fund, Inmate Security Fund, Law Enforcement Fund, Sheriff Civil Fund, Sheriff Revolving Fund, Court Administration, GIS, Road and Bridge, General Revenue, Prosecuting Attorney, Victims Advocate, Tri-County, a few changes to the assessors already approved fund, Law Enforcement General Revenue, Collector Treasurer, Employee Benefits, Juvenile, and Emergency.
Do I entertain a motion for all that?
I'll make a motion for that.
Second that.
Motion been made and seconded to that. Voice roll call. Mark,
Yes.
Jake,
Yes.
Jim, yes. Motion carried. And we got this. Let's get this finished up. Are we done?
I'm so done. I'm certain that all y'all are too.
We need a motion
Brain's
on
mush
this.
right now.
Is there a contract on this sign for
I'll make a motion to go into contract.
motion been made second on the contract sheriff for 2026. Voice roll call. Mark,
Yes.
Jake,
Yes.
Jim, yes. Motion carried.
Hold on, let me catch up.
I gotta have this notarized. No.
Actually, I was watching right downstairs.
What
Commissioner,
is? I couldn't do it.
Commissioner Bradley seconded the motion on approving the budgets, right?
Yes.
Yes.
The auditors don't mind the approve the aforementioned budget.
Oh, I don't care about that.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Say it's-
If
I don't know.
stay home, I got she'll be doing something, so.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask you,
Um,
Mark, if you didn't want, we could completely
Yeah.
call you by phone because we've already, I think the only thing is,
You guys stressed out.
we don't
Sometimes it's relaxing.
sign it yet, right?
No.
Cause I was thinking that we had to have
No.
a signature. on
All
it.
we're doing is
No.
just proving. And
So
just
you've
let-
already approved
and then
it,
once we
you just
elect-
guys wanna look
Yeah.
at it.
and then let it lay. That's all we're doing when we get it.
Yeah, I just didn't wanna make you drive back in to say yes.
I'm fine.
Yes, you don't.
That's what I was thinking as well, for actually all of us. Mainly you.
I stay home, she'll find something for me to do.
Poor Wendy,
always
she
sit back and
always
watch your
gets,
neighbor.
poor Wendy.
The chase will come out and give me grief the whole time, so.
They can sit back and watch Hoss too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Commissioners reviewed the contract. And I'm assuming that you guys have been getting all of the emails from Maggie and Ivan.
Yes.
Yes.
So 3 o'clock, I'll see you guys, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Originally you
I
said
really-
3:30.
I don't know that there's any way around it without you guys saying, yes, have approved the budget for Lake. We need to. All together. You may wanna look at it, I would.
I don't mind. I don't mind. one
Because
bit.
it looks a lot different than this.
Yeah. Oh, this looks like a bunch of chicken scratches with me, so. Work out pretty good for me anyhow.
FYI, Mark, because you were not here for the announcement, Judge Baker closed the courthouse for tomorrow.
Don't even,
Yeah,
I-
if they pass the federal law.
huh?
It might have been a
Pass
state
the
thing.
federal law.
It might have been a state,
Yeah, I thought it was a federal
Christmas,
He
holiday.
owns-
Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
Christmas, and the day after Christmas, Trump put his
Oh.
federal holiday.
Oh, he did?
I didn't know if that was factual.
Yeah, it
Or
was.
if it was
oh, well, that's nice.
hopes and dreams.
You need help with what?
Go through the- see what-
Can I finish my,
Yeah.
no,
Go ahead.
I just wanted to make sure that Mark knew.
What you got more to do?
What we're-
Well,
Well, he, all right, then you're gonna be able to come back?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'll be 3. Originally you said 3:30.
Let's do 3:30 if you guys can, just to give me extra. I really wanna take lunch. I
Well,
really
yeah,
wanna
sure.
get it.
I
I really
know.
want a Dr. Pepper.
I thought we about done. Kelly, you kept us. Hey, do I entertain a motion?
I'll make a
Do you
motion.
want me to do this or do you want me to entertain a motion to?
See, Kelly needs to finish up something, it sounds like, before we get too.
Yeah, hold on, just a second, please.
She's gonna come up.
It's time for Kelly to have a few days off, Jen.
Have her in a smoke.
A couple.
I know what it is now.
Yeah.
That's,
Keeps the world running. I remember the days.
I do too. I wouldn't make this off. I'm gonna say so outside. So, too bad.
Actually, that's how I quit.
Yeah,
You know, when I was hardly smoking at all, I didn't smoke at home. I was smoked at work. And got so used to not smoking, I wasn't even smoking to work. And I thought, hell. Tossed the pack of cigarettes out the window. Nice. Learned.
I tell you what, I was on a three-wheeler accident. I messed all my face, I had a waterman's mouth shut for 6 weeks. I tell you what, never smoked nothing, hadn't done anything, it was fine. I forgot to start smoking again. My wife got some hair.
Oh, I bet. I bet she did.
But anyway. Then I
Yes,
stopped.
it's my one terrible.
Huh?
I don't look good in orange. All right, are you ready to close this meeting?
Do I entertain a motion now?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion been made, second to adjourn, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
See you, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce. Hi, Bruce. You're off there.
I think we are making a motion to, because we're gonna meet again. What do they call that?
Work, work something.
No, because we'll be
No.
voting on that later
Oh.
to approve it to, we're making a motion to, what do they call it?
Adjourn.
We'll reconvene.
Reconvene
Motion
at
to
3:30.
adjourn to reconvene.
Reconvene at 3.
Thanks, I just needed that word, I couldn't get it out.
Okay.
And then I can just continue on the same minutes.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Recess. We're having a recess.
That was
Oh,
the other
no.
one I was looking
Don't
for.
go there.
I don't know why it just came to me.
Huh?
That's how everything goes, though.
Tell you what.